You can be part of that 3%, and I guarantee you will make a lot of money. I believe making money is one of the simplest things to learn and one of the least valued. If it worked for me, it works for anyone. I want you to contemplate your life and your income. Ponder about money. Money is a subject almost no one likes to talk about, and when they do, people get defensive and say money isn't everything, a ridiculous statement. Of course, money isn't everything, but it is very important. Often, when you ask people how much they earned in a year, I don't really care. I just want to know the answer because when they respond, they are revealing how their mind is programmed regarding money. Our minds are programmed. We operate with a program. Most people work with a program created by someone else. It's a creation of someone else's way of thinking. What I propose is that you rewrite the program. The challenges you face, such as the lack of money or loved ones telling you that you're crazy and wasting time, get a job, that's what you'll do. If you've already achieved success, it's good to hear that. If you haven't, you'll love it. It's really about how to create everything you want. Therefore, you must have multiple income sources. From ancient times, or as far back as history goes, you will see that all wealthy individuals have multiple income sources. 3% of the population is earning 97% of all the money generated, and everyone says it's unfair. Well, it's based on a law. That's what it's really based on, and income is the harvest of our production. That's what this 3% is. Some of these 3% don't have a very good education. Some of them are functionally illiterate, unable to read or write. Still, they are brilliant. Some are absolutely brilliant but fall into the category of the 97% who have to share the money they earned with the 3%. How does this happen? I want to explain, but what needs to be understood is that making money doesn't happen by chance. Historically, millionaires have always had multiple income sources. It's not an accident, it's a design. You can design it. There is an absolute law governing compensation, and if you let it slip, you know it will fall continuously. It won't rise, it will only fall. It's an absolute law, the law of gravity, the law of the world, the law of compensation. I want you to pay close attention because this law clearly states that the amount of money you earn is directly related in an exact proportion to the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty it represents. When you find a significant need, then develop the skill to meet it. You need to become very, very good at fulfilling that need until the end. For example, a machine can run for a long time and even longer with maintenance. But if a part breaks, it stops working unless it's replaced. It stops, it doesn't follow the plan. It's almost the same with people. There is no such thing as an indispensable person, but some are very difficult to replace. If you decide to truly excel at something, focus solely on your ability to improve, become a master at whatever you do. That is the focus, and money is the reward. It is the cause, and money is the effect. Take care of the cause, and the effect will take care of itself. Consider Elvis Presley. His estate continues to make money from songs still playing on the radio. Every time these songs are on the radio, money flows into his estate. This is called passive income, also known as a source of income. You can start income sources, and you can start them anywhere in the world. You don't need to know how, you just need to make the decision to do it. How it will come, don't worry about it. Don't let the how make you stumble, and once you are in motion, you will figure it out. I believe you can establish income sources closely tied to what you are already doing. You might say, I don't know how to do that, but start like this. Bob Proctor once said, when I started without knowing how, reading correctly, the lack of business experience left me uncertain about how to start. However, I'll share exactly how I took my first steps with $2,000 borrowed. I acquired used equipment like polishers, buckets, mops, and entered the cleaning business. I started with cleaning an office, washing the floor twice a month for $15 each time. Gradually, I gained other offices for $65, $95, but sought to achieve a monthly income above $400. However, one day I passed out on the street and realized that the answer wasn't working even harder. That's when an inner voice told me, if you can't clean them all, don't clean any for the next 5 years. I cleaned offices in Toronto, Montreal, Boston, Atlanta, and even in London, England, earning income from various sources. So, I'm not just talking about office cleaning, but revealing a personal discovery. It took me a decade to understand that I succeeded by having multiple income sources. Now, as you think about it, maybe you wonder if people who work with you have the same income. No, some don't even stay, and others stay too long. There are so many ways to achieve this. You can be an in-person salesperson, become an online seller, or be an affiliate. Just make the decision to have multiple income sources. You don't need to know how. When you make the decision, you will attract the answer of how to do it. Some will grow, and others won't, but you know what? Everyone has one thing in common: everyone can try. Some will succeed, others won't, and it's fascinating how it works. Everything will flow into your bank account with a great idea, an absolutely wonderful idea. Yes, it will happen like that. This is an affirmation that has been used for a very long time. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing amounts through multiple continuous sources. Just repeat, I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing amounts through multiple continuous sources. Only 3% of people earn 97% of all the money. Therefore, the chances that your children will learn to earn money are slim, and they are not taught because it is not taught in school. The school does not teach us how to earn money. They say, well, it's absurd, you're going to work to earn money. It's not a good idea to believe that rendering a service to earn money can make more money while you sleep than while you're awake. Once you become good at it, we all have the same time, we all have everything there is. So what we do with our time is what will make a difference. The 3% of the population follows this strategy of knowing where to invest their money to make money, and how they do it is by establishing multiple sources of income. They multiply their time by shifting to multiple sources of income. If you really want to be successful, this is how you will do it. It's so basic and simple that you can learn more about it, so study it. Study money, study multiple sources of income. There is no limit to what you can do and what you cannot do, but you must decide that you will. Sit down, write down how you want to live, no matter the cost, write it. Think about how you will do it and create multiple sources. Let's suppose you have never touched a computer in your life. You are about to learn how to use it and work with it. This will take some time. The strange thing about computers is that when you learn something, it leads you to learn something else, and something else is like an evolution in your mind. When you start working, most people I've met didn't know how to turn it on when they started. Determine in your mind that you will earn a specific amount of money each year and that you can earn it as easily as anyone can learn to earn money. I believe I can teach anyone to do this. Just decide that you will. If you decide to do it, the chances of it happening will be slim, but it will happen. Dreaming won't happen by accident. Over a period of time, let's say 6 months, you will learn to master these things, learn to create multiple sources of income. Tell us what you think about Dr. Bob Proctor's choice and if you are ready to create multiple sources of income. If you liked it, don't forget to like and activate the bell so you won't miss our content. Also, follow us on our social media right here. Thank you, and until next time.